assessment like someone is asking, just a moment, please. Someone is asking, Nigerians are kind of, they're asking question of what is this, what is that? I don't know if that makes sense to you. So
Yes.
yes, so for me, I think what is synonym, what is antonym, and some of these things. So for me, I don't think that really makes sense. So I'm looking at just a moment. Just a moment, please. Think of sharing. Just a moment, please. Mr. Henry?
Yeah.
The last time we shared from YouTube, right? Or from...
Now, like, okay, since the YouTube link.
Yeah, just let me confirm.
Oh, you're not yet live. Yes.
No, I can see him. Oh, you are having that here, you've corrected.
Just a moment, please. I think I meant to share from Zoom, right? Okay, no, I meant to share from YouTube. Just a moment.
No, it's from YouTube. The last time we shared from YouTube.
Just a moment.
You share your screen on YouTube.
I can't share tab. I think I have to share like my Windows screen. Okay, so just a moment. Just a moment, please. What is the display like, please? What's the display like, please? Are you on YouTube?
Yes, okay, I'm on YouTube now, so I can see you're sharing an entire browser screen.
Okay, so
okay, yes.
So I think I need to also just a moment, please. I think I still need to stop sharing so I can stop sharing. So what I'm meant to share actually is not a browser screen. What I'm meant to share is just a moment. I'm meant to share the entire window. So this will enable me
No, it's doing that mirroring thing.
Oh, it's normal. Just go to the tab it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be on this screen. So you're supposed to be on the Zoom.
Okay.
Or anywhere else. So you're fine.
Okay, brilliant. So I think we are good. We are good. Just a moment. We are good. Just a moment. Oh, okay. Okay, so great. So I think at this point, Mr. Valentine, please can you put on your video? Okay, so let's continue what we're talking about actually. So go on. So we're talking about the English. I mean, looking at some of the questions that we ask, like in a normal exam in Nigeria, so you see something like what is identify the synonyms, identify the opposites in meaning. So for me, I see these questions as pretty basic actually. So I mean, it doesn't really test your core use of or core knowledge of English. So I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yes, I mean it does. That's why I was talking about scope. The scope of English language that we cover in Nigeria is quite limited, in my opinion, because English language is way more vast than that. As a language that's spoken by at least 60 countries as the official language, I think we need to cover more depth in our basic education of English language. For example, a lot of people don't know that the word "go" is a complete sentence.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is. When I say "go," yes, it's a complete sentence. Yeah. So it goes to show how limited the curriculum that we run in Nigeria is in terms of the English language, and this is our official language, and not just us. On a global stage, have about 60 plus countries that have English language as their official language. So I think the Nigerian curriculum needs to be revamped in order to, embody more of the scope. It will actually help us be able to express ourselves better. You find Nigerians making use of a lot of verbose words. You remember that incident online some months ago, where people thought that the English language or the way Nigerians speak English language sounds like ChatGPT.
Okay.
Because we use a lot of words that are big, or I don't know.
Was it trending last week?
No, it wasn't last week. It was some weeks ago. I think.
Is it part of
Right.
the contest?
No,
Was it part of the contest that we had?
No. I was referring to there was a trend on Twitter a few weeks ago whereby someone wrote I think it was a cover letter or a resume or something, and it was a cover letter because they were writing in such a way that they were very expressive. They were using big words in the sentences, and a recruiter on Twitter said, "Oh, once he sees this kind of writing where you are making sentences and are using big words, that he's going to write you off as someone that is using AI like ChatGPT to write your cover letter." And then someone from Nigeria said, "But this is how we speak in our country." And he was like, "Then most of you are using ChatGPT." And then Nigerians came for the guy. He had to apologize eventually.
Yeah, white guy.
Yeah, he's a white guy. He's a white guy. He had to apologize eventually. But it was like, this is how we speak in Nigeria. We use big words making our sentences,
No, but
because that's what we're taught in school.
I think he's also making a point actually. So that gives you an idea of what even the foreign guys are looking for. So this is actually the natural language. So when you speak big of the vocabularies, they make you look as if and you don't even know what you're doing. I don't know if that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, because when you are explaining concepts or you're trying to pass communication through sentences, you're supposed to break it down so that everyone in the room, regardless of their level of education, can understand you. The most common expression is, explain it to me like I'm 5 years old, or explain it to me like I am a dummy. When you're using big words, very few people understand what you're saying, and sometimes because of the flexible nature of the English words, when you're using it in these sentences, the meanings are actually lost in such a way that even you that is using them, you don't even know that what you're saying has been lost in meaning. Nobody's understanding you anymore. You're still going on and on.
It's true. I agree with you. There's this guy, I think he's one of the senators, past senator, Patrick something. He uses very big on
Yes, Obayagbo, if I'm not mistaken.
Uses a lot of big vocabulary that I think I have absolute numbers actually. So, okay.
I remember him, yes. I remember him. It sounds very funny, but he's actually trying to communicate.
But I think he's doing that stuff intentionally.
Well,
because that's not communication. I don't even think how he communicates is the right way to communicate. Because communication is when people understand you.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
No one understands them when he says all of those things.
Those are the limitations with our curriculum, because in other climates, when they are taught more with like the application of English language rather than trying to go through the topics. They're trying to teach you how to use of English. That's the subject, and then it's broken down into smaller sections like the diction and the phonics and what have you. Of course, private schools are already doing that now, but in government schools, public schools, we still have English as a single subject, and nobody's bothering to break it down.
Yeah, you're right. I totally agree with you. You're very correct. I think, this, currently Nigerian method of learning, we use the role learning approach. And for me, I think that that approach is old and it doesn't produce the best in terms of the children, because you see that you get a lot of children who can cram a lot. We call it la cram, la pour, and then la forget. So you realize that these guys, so at this point, I think I will need to share the YouTube link. I'm so sorry about it. Let me be blast to everyone. So let me blast them just a moment. So
Yeah.
I just feel that basically that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. That's my sentiments exactly as well. Something has to change. We have to revamp the curriculum because this is a crucial, important subject. Another fun fact, for example, is that English is not the most widely spoken language, right? But English is the most learned second language in the world. So more people are learning English language every day as we speak to add it to their own national language, whether you're speaking Chinese or Mandarin or Cantonese or Italian, French. More people are learning the English language to be able to communicate with the countries that English is their national language, is the normal lingua. So
What language is the most spoken language?
right now, I think a lot of people say Spanish. I'm not sure. There's a huge debate over what's the most spoken
We
language.
have a lot of Spanish-speaking countries.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You actually do. You have a lot of Spanish-speaking countries, even in Africa. Some countries like Angola speak Spanish. Angola speaks a lot of Spanish, and you don't know. Some people will also tell you is English, but a lot of people believe that is the Chinese language, the Mandarin. Some other people think it is the English language.
It's
Because
not what
Mandarin,
people think. What is the fact?
I mean,
It's online.
That's something. If you check online, you see varied. Of course, nobody is an authority to actually tell you, "Oh, we've done this research, and this is the
Yeah.
number of people that
What I'm
speak."
saying, the 2024 report is English.
Okay, what's the number they are putting there?
Um, I think 1.4, 1.4.
1.4 what?
1.4 billion people.
I want to open but there's a ranking after English is Chinese.
Yeah, China. A lot of people think it's
Spanish
Chinese.
is number 4 on this list, and the website is this Statista.
Okay. Yeah, no statistics. Let me check.
So looking at this,
No statistics.
the most popular languages in the world in 2023 by speakers in million. So if this is in million, it's going to be, doesn't make sense to me. 1.456. It's not making sense. So I think it's billion, 1,456,000,000.
Okay, so Mr. Kingsley is coming in now. So
Okay. Oh, okay. I can see we're live on YouTube. Have this link been shared?
Hello, Dr. Kingsley.
Good evening, Alex.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening, Dr. Kingsley.
Good evening, everyone. I can see Harry, but I think it's only Alex I know this call.
Then we have Harry, we have Mr. Valentine, then we have
Mr.
Dr. Kingsley.
Yeah.
So he's actually a doctor of English language. He lectures at University of Westminster. And which other university again, please?
University of London.
Oh, brilliant. University of
Nice.
London. So
it's good to make your acquaintance, Dr. Kingsley. My name is Valentine. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. You're part of Educare, obviously.
Yes, I am.
That's great. It's my pleasure to be here.
Indeed.
Nice to meet you too, Henry.
Nice to meet you.
We're super happy to have you here. So at this point, we've actually gone live on YouTube. So the contest is starting at exactly 8 minutes. So, but right now, I'm sure that a lot of people will start joining via YouTube. So we needed to wait for you to come in. So currently have 4 people watching now. So the numbers will start shooting up right now. So basically the process is, so we have the first stage. So the first stage is everybody is going to jump online. So you can see the time is ticking. So by the time, let me show you just a
I
bit.
think you should share the screen of the contest.
Yes, that's
Yes, on YouTube.
yeah, I know. So
Also to us.
right now, yes. So you can see this, right? So at this point, just a moment. I come in here, you can see the contest 6 minutes ago. It's counting down. Once it's live, everybody can start writing. So currently we have, just a moment, we have 449 persons waiting to start. So, and the numbers are increasing too. So once they start, they start the contest, they can start the assessment immediately. So once they start, we will be watching. So the system will automatically help us rank the top 10 winners first, and then we'll put them on the contest. So that one is the final contest. So the idea, so in that one, they are going to come on YouTube with us. They are going to share their screens so we can watch them write the assessment. So the reason why we had to introduce this is for people who are probably going to use maybe like AI, so that we can ensure that we eliminate that and have full transparency. So that is basically the sequence of the program. So currently we have 459 persons and the numbers are increasing. Thank you. So I'm going to go back to our screen. So now, just a moment. I'm coming back here. So we can continue. So we have 473 persons waiting. So the numbers are definitely going to be increasing. So the YouTube numbers will increase rapidly after this first stage because everybody will definitely want to come and see what happens in the next stage. So at that stage, we're also going to email them for them to join as well. So that's basically it. So we can continue, Mr. Valentine. Thank you.
So it's 8:20 that we're kicking off, right?
Yes, no, it's kicking off by exactly 8 p.m.
I mean, like ending the contest.
Yes, it ends for everyone by 8:20. Yes. So, Mr.
So most
Kingsley,
people are going to join.
yes, can you tell us a little bit?
Yes, that's from 8:20.
Can you tell us a lot about English and our language? I know that you've done a lot of amazing research. I mean, we'd like to hear from you.
Myself?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, okay. Well, yeah, English is what I've been studying and teaching. Well, what can I say? An interesting language, and my own research interest has been on Nigerian English. And as I probably, I think some people might know, I consult for the OED, Oxford English Dictionary on the Nigerian English project, and we're actually working that a couple more Nigerian English words will be added again before the end of this year. So it's an interesting language, and it is a language that you can't do without, even though some of us linguists complain about the Englishization of the word, because the more Englishized the word becomes, the more the smaller languages become less important. There are many Nigerian children now who do not speak any indigenous Nigerian languages because they speak English. So we usually say that people have there's this love-hate relationship people have with English. You love it because it's a global language, you can't help it. But then the more it's globalized, the more it permeates communities and countries, the more the smaller indigenous languages actually die off, and people think that English, we should do away with English because it's a killer language. People call it a killer language. Wherever it enters, it kills the other language. But again, the same people who are saying so using English. And that is the portability of that language. It's something, hate it, love it. You have to acknowledge it's an important global language, and that's why we are here today.
Brilliant.
You said something. You're adding Nigerian English language.
Nigerian English words.
So is there an existing Nigerian English word?
Oh yes. So
Oh,
many.
yes, actually, that's what my PhD was. My PhD was in Nigerian English. So if you start
It's
me
for
on,
you, I like to make
we will not that's the competition today. All right. In 2020, early to February, January.
So
2020,
we have 588 persons currently live,
Wow.
and we have 3 minutes to go, so we can continue. I just want to update us.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So about 29 Nigerian English words were added in Oxford English Dictionary. That was in January of 2020, and since then, we've been working to add more, and a couple of them, a number of them, not just a couple, will be added by the December updates. Oxford updates like 3 times every year. So maybe just to give you one example, I think that's what you're looking for, is next tomorrow, all right?
Yes.
Next tomorrow was added in the
It wasn't a proper English.
No,
Well, that's not the word that we use. Proper, it means you're already judging that Nigerian English is not right. So it is not British English, for example. The British will say the day after tomorrow, but the Nigerian will say next tomorrow. All right.
Oh, interesting.
Well, next tomorrow sounds pidgin now. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, not really.
Tomorrow, I just say next tomorrow.
Not really. Next is an English word. Tomorrow is an English word. There's no pidgin.
Okay, please give me another example of this.
Okada. Okada was added as well. All right. Okay. Tokumbo was added as an English word.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
So the British word for Tokumbo is it what do they call it?
I do not know of one thing, right? But you can use a phrase like a fairly
used.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to say second hand, but second hand sounds Nigerian.
No. Second hand is a British people also say second hand product. Second hand. It's absolutely British.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes.
So, but how did Okada come
what
about?
words are we expecting this year? What new words? What new Nigerian words are we expecting to see?
I don't know if I should continue. It's 8 on the dot.
No, we continue. Yes, so we have to still be live because right now, yes, so we have 722 persons, and the exam has officially started. So this is it. So we will have to be here. So they will have to give them time between now and 8:20. That is when the exam will be done. So
they'll join us live.
Yes, they will join us live. We've already shared the live link with everyone.
Okay.
Right now they are all taking the exam.
They are all taking the exam, yes.
I thought David was joining us, Alex. Is he not?
Yes, he's joined. So normally because of some security concerns, so David normally joins from the audience point. He doesn't join from this, so he doesn't actually click on links. Is that part of his restrictions? Yeah, so he'll join and watch this like this.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If I get back to your question, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to mention those words. All right. We're still working on them. I'm going to be at Oxford on Monday and next week and to record some of the pronunciations of a couple of these words that will be added, because of course it's not just the meaning but also the pronunciation. And part of the reason why I'm going to do this is that I had to take up Oxford on the way some of the Nigerian English words were pronounced. I do not know who recorded the pronunciations for them originally. I worked on the meaning dimension for the 2020 project, right? But I told them that whoever did the pronunciation mispronounced some of the words, all right? And it was a long-running conversation. Of course, Oxford editors would not just say yes, that they agree with it. They had to investigate and inquire. And in the end, we finally agreed that some of the words will need to be repronounced. And then also, we will also record the pronunciations for the ones that will be published by December this year. Yeah, and talking about the I don't know if I will say. I can continue, right?
Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead, please.
This is not a topic you start me up on, right? I wrote a PhD on this. All right, so I'll just remember one of my experiences with the editors. When we are drafting the words, we have a lot of back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Just a moment, please. Continue, please.
All right. Okay, I'll just give one example. I'm not going to give a full list, right? One of the words we are working on now, I don't know whether it's going to be part of the next update, but they have a very late starting time. Some of the ones published in 2020, we started working on it in 2017. So one of the ones we're looking at that we added is thief. All right.
Okay.
Thief, right? Which is the name of the language and name of a people also, predominantly in Benue State, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know thief people call themselves thief, isn't it? TIV.
Okay.
All right. But many other parts of Nigerians call them TV.
Okay.
Right? There is also TV, and I've seen TV. And all of that. And we have an ongoing conversation on these now, right? I'm saying that these should be added as variants because what OED do is they take the main word, they add the other ones as variants.
Okay.
All right. And I had to link up with a TIF linguist who said TIF people call themselves TIF, that the other variants are not what they call themselves. And I'm putting this linguist in touch with the professors at Oxford just to explain that using it. So there's a long running conversations about these things. So we provide the cultural as well as the linguistic background to this, while the editors at Oxford provide the lexicographical knowledge. For example, when we were drafting Egusi was added in 2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We had this, I was actually talking with one of the editors in the office at New York who wanted to define Egusi as stew, a kind of stew.
Wow.
All right?
Okay.
And I said, no, it's not stew soup.
Interesting.
And when she looked at the pictures, the photos she saw, I said, no, this doesn't look like soup. And these are cultural nuances why we have a Nigerian variety. Because when you see British stew, what the British call soup, all right, it's so watery. It's not our kind of soup. It does vegetable ground and cooked and possibly just put salt and a few condiments, right? Something you eat soup, you can eat soup alone, it is something, you can drink soup just like if you are drinking or something, right?
Yes.
So it's even more watery than that kind of
soup. So,
exactly. So when I said Egusi is a kind of soup, they said no, the soup they know is watery. This doesn't look like soup. They wanted to define it as stew. I told them, no, I'm sure Nigerians will not accept that
at all.
Egusi is a kind of stew. All right. So it was a long running debate. And what she did, what the professor did was to go to a Nigerian restaurant in New York, all right, to buy Egusi soup to actually see how it looks like. All right, and also further research, further inquiries until I won the conversation, so to speak, and then it was defined as a kind of soup, maybe melon.
Interesting. So we have 116 persons live, and then we also have 14 minutes to go. So everybody's very busy writing their contest. So by the time they are done with this stage, we'll start expecting a lot of people to start joining on YouTube because they want to know who's going to be the winner. So currently on YouTube, we don't have much. We currently have fundraising between 4 to 8. But by the time we're done with this stage, we'll shoot up to like 100, 200, 1,000. So that's basically how it happens. That's the sequence. So we can continue, please. So as we are observing them, so we have 30 minutes to go. Yes, thank you.
It would have been interesting to have Egusi labeled as stew.
Yeah, and that's the thing because we also get a lot of feedback from people, actually, anybody can make a suggestion to the OED to add a particular word to the dictionary. If you, anyone on their website, there is a short form you can fill out the word, the meaning, why you think it should be added if it is not there already. But then, I mean, there's no guarantee they'll add because they do due diligence, a lot of checking, right?
Okay.
So before a particular word is added, a lot of people usually ask, how is a word added, or what qualifies a word to be added to the dictionary and all that. Yeah, but generally speaking, OED would want the word to have existed for 10 years, just to be sure that the community of speakers who use that word actually, that the word will survive the test of time.
Okay.
All right. But that is generally it's just a general rule. It's not a hard and fast rule, because if a word comes up, for example, I think the clearest example is COVID-19. Was first used around December 2019, January 2020, but was added in the April edition of the update. All right, because it was, everybody knows this word is going to apply because of the amount of impact, influence the word has, or the event associated with that word. You already know this word is going to survive. So yeah, but words, if there are big cultural events, so to speak, or accidents or whatever, a global event, cannot just fizzle out over a period of time. Yeah, usually that is added very fast. But otherwise, if a word, for example, a word I've suggested several times is japa. All right, which is very current now. Well, even before a lot of other people have already suggested the word, but I'm not sure if it's going to be part of this one. We've already done some work on it, but the one the OED is more interested in, which might come out very soon, is JAND. I want to JAND. All right,
which I think JAND has been around for over 10 years,
and which I guess that's the point I wanted to make, which predates JAPA.
Yes, JAND definitely predates JAPA.
It definitely predates JAPA, but in terms of currency, JAPA is more current.
JAPA is more current, exactly.
Right.
JAPA is more in vogue and
is in vogue now, right? Maybe even younger people may not know JAND.
Yes, exactly.
So and what an interesting discovery really is, because OED is also interested in the history of the word, all right? Not just, they want to find out who first used that word, if possible. I mean, in many cases, it's not possible. And what's the meaning? So we're trying to trace the origin and the meaning of JAND, all right? And we discovered it's from England.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wow.
It's from England, even though that history is not very clear. And if there's no clear reference to that, OED would rather say unclear history. All right, just to be safe. All right. But we found something that really believable. People were talking about JAND actually means England, the land there, journey to England, something like that. And it was someone who coined it in the 80s. Someone was writing about it somewhere, but we don't have evidence to the person who coined it in the 80s, because it has to be used in life, in example. So JAND is likely going to be seen quite soon.
What's going to be the meaning of JAND?
Yeah, first of all, it's a verb. So to JAND, all right. I JANDed to India, for example.
Exactly.
When I was 14, for example. But there's also JANDed, adjective, which is, this is a guy, you are JANDed, or you have a JANDed accent.
Okay.
Which is one example we found. And we drew evidence, including from Twitter, all right? People do JANDed product, JANDed friend, JANDed accent, JANDed language, JANDed wristwatch, all right? And all that.
So it's supposed to mean, foreign and sophisticated, I guess.
Foreign, exactly. That's the word, sophisticated, foreign, sophisticated.
Growing up, there are two words I hear. There's JAND and there's Yankee. JAND is if you're going to UK. Yankee is if you're going to America.
In the US, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they are both. So how did you not
Yeah, Yankee has, unfortunately, I did mention Yankee actually, but unfortunately, Yankee is not up for consideration at the moment. Yeah, because there are other factors which I don't have complete access to. What they decided was that that I will be added. I don't. There are some because I don't work for them. I only consult for them. I only do work for them. When I consult on Nigerian English as well as other West African English, it's like Cameroonian English and Ghanaian English and the other ones. So yeah, but I think that is also collapsing a lot because people now, I think one of the examples is I gendered to India, gendered to people now use Jan to even other countries to just mean generally any
travel or migrate. Exactly.
Exactly. Any for this the same way Jan, the same way Japa is used now. Yeah, but I completely agree with you, Henry, that people, I think originally that distinction was there.
Yeah.
I do not know how much that distinction is still being made today.
I have a word for you actually that I think you should consider as at the dictionary. And it has a lot of cultural meaning and background, and is widely used and definitely way more than 30 years old.
Okay. In this video, we're going to talk about examination guidance. How to write answers in examination. This video talks about answer presentation tips in examination. Most of the students, they write exam very well, but when they look at the result, then they disappoint because they didn't get marks as they expected. The reason is you might have done some small mistakes. The mistake make you to get to.
You can try muting the video.
What's happening? Is it me?
Yeah, I think
yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, what's that? Okay, sorry, I was trying to open Educare. I tried originally to open Educare, video.
Okay.
All right, this is so sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So I lost the trail of my thoughts actually.
Yeah, I was going to suggest a new word to you.
Okay.
Okrika.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's I think okay is even more used now, so to speak. Much more than Okrika.
Yeah.
Like I said, anybody can suggest actually. And the more we have suggestions from a wide range, a number of people from different, they already know me, I have already suggested many words. All right, because any user of OED you can just suggest that. So it's better. I mean, it's definitely, there are many ways to suggest, and it's definitely one of the ways I'm thinking of. I'll add to my suggestions that I will do. But yeah, the point I've made is that anybody at all can suggest to them.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the link to share. It's a public thing. I'm just looking. Yeah. So
is it on the website?
Yeah. I have the link here already. I don't know if it's okay to share the link here on this, or I'll share it later. Is that okay?
Yeah. I think we can share it later. I think it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I can share it with Alex later.
Yes, definitely.
It's an open thing anyway, so anybody can take it.
So I can see that the results are gradually coming in. So
can you share the screen for us to see?
Yes, it's gradually coming in. Just a moment. Let me minimize this. Okay, so at this point, let me refresh. So the results are gradually coming in. Remember, for this particular contest, we said that people who won in the last ones are not going to be allowed for this. So, at this point, let me just search so you can see the results are gradually coming in. So everybody will finally submit in 4 minutes time. So you can see people.
You're not sharing your screen yet, Alex. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No. Can you?
Okay, share the link again on YouTube. Okay, let me.
Just a moment. Just a moment. I can share. Let me see. Just a moment, please. I'll share. Yes. So let me share. I'm going to share. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Yeah, but I think it's coming up.
Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. So this, just a moment. Or let me push this a bit. I can come here. Okay, so people are submitting now. So you can now here. So by the time everybody is done, we're going to rank it. You can see some people, somebody is scoring 11 over 200. So this was 200 questions to be answered in 15 minutes. So you can see somebody scoring 74 at 200. We have 37 over 200. So if we go to the next page, we can see different scores, right? You can see 20, 58 over 200. You can see 22 over 200, 51. So they're on the first page. So by the time everybody is done, we are going to rank it. So let's say, let me rank it now. Let's even see the people that are top in the chat right now as we are waiting. So here we have Mary Cynthia. So Mr. Valentine, you know, we are not going to allow Mary Cynthia. Mary Cynthia,
Yes.
no, Mary Cynthia, did she win the last time? Among
She was one of the finalists.
but she didn't win, right? So we can allow Mary Cynthia, but we won't allow Jimike. And then Lovson, we're not going to allow him to.
Yes,
So,
them can't be
So
part of
definitely
it.
we're going to disqualify both of them.
When they join live, let me see if they join the
No,
live.
we won't. Yeah, no, we won't. I mean, we won't let them on this
I
one.
will just tell them because people are not joining the live. We have
Yeah, people started joining. Yes. So, and then here the first is Messenger. So we are going to.
it's not
John,
your time. Let's
I
wait
know,
till
I know,
yeah.
I know. I'm already looking at. I'm identifying John Kalake, Isaac Adebi. These are very familiar names for the last contest. If I remember.
Mr. Val,
Yes.
probably you can anchor the live chats when they start coming in.
Okay.
The
on
live chats
YouTube.
on the YouTube because
Okay.
I'm saying they're dropping some chat on it.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that.
Okay, yeah. So I'm looking at Mr. Kingsley. You can see them, right? So these are
Yes,
like the system is ranking them. By the time I refresh again, so this is 820. This is 820. Okay, we can see. Let's just give it like one more minute. So we can see. Grace Ocam. So Grace Ocam, we're also going to disqualify him, right? Remember, he
Definitely.
was the first winner. Yes. So I think a lot of these guys who have won previously are the ones doing really well. So we're also going to give others a chance. Just a moment. You know, in the last email, we clearly wrote in that if you won the last one, we're not going to let you win the next one. So you can see them, right? Just a moment. You can see them here. So I think just we're waiting for a few seconds more to be able to end this stage, and then we'll do the final sorting, and then we'll bring out the top 10. Just a moment. Just a moment. So, okay, brilliant. So at this point, the contest is concluded. So right now, just a moment. Here, we had, from what I can see here, we had 460 persons participate and in the entire contest that people actually wrote the contest. So here, the top winner is Mesinti Okoro for the first stage. So Mesinti Okoro, yes, is qualified. So, and then the second person here, so we're going to disqualify Grace Okam, GC Chemike, Lovesen. Maria Ajayi, that name sound rings a bell, but I don't think that Maria Ajayi won in the last contest, right? So we can see
if memory serves me right, I think it's one of the finalists as well.
Yes, one of the finalists, yes, but she didn't win. Then we also have, so we're going to pick out the top 10 here, and we're going to email them. So we're also going to disqualify the ones who've already noted. So Isaac Adebaya and John Talake, both of them also, we are going to disqualify them. So you can see that now a lot of people are now joining on YouTube for the second stage. So now we are going to announce them. So we have the next stage. So we have Mary Cynthia Okoro as the first. Then we have Maria Ajayi as the second. Then we have Deborah Oriola as the third. We have Uche Ironuru as the fourth. We have Emmanuel Adewole as the fifth. We have, just a moment. We have Anago Leonard as the sixth. We have Elochukwu Ezeora as the seventh. We have Imere One as the eighth. We have Moromfoluwa Adeojo as the ninth. We have Victory Emmanuel as the 10th position. Let's see if there is a tie. So there
I
is no tie.
think I'll just compile the list and paste it on the live chat.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes, you can paste it on the live chat, but we are going to reach out to them now so that we can also share the details so that they can come in for the second stage. Just a moment. So, Mr. Henry, you can compile them and put it on the chat so that you can be aware. Just a moment. So, Mr. Kingsley, approach for full transparency, so everybody sees the way the judgment is being done.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I think that is it.
Yes. Just a moment, please. Let's get something.
Sorry, are we disqualifying Chigo?
Yes, please. Chigo, we are disqualifying Grace Okam, GC Mike Chigo, Lovesin, Aslem Aman. Yes, we're going to disqualify him. So the next person on the list is Maria Ajayi, Deborah Oriola.
So after Mary Cynthia Okoro, we have okay, we are disqualifying Amsterdam.
Yes, Anselm has won. I think the top position also in the last one of the editions. Yes.
Did he win or was a finalist?
No, I think it actually took the third. We can confirm that. I think actually took the third position. So
I was just going to say that if there is any means of is there a record of where the names of the last winners?
yes, we can always.
Yes, you can check.
We can always check. Yes.
Lobson is saying he didn't win last edition. Is that
No,
true?
Loveson, did he ask him? Let me see what he's saying. I think there's okay. But it's fair to disqualify me. I didn't win.
Okay, Lawson said he didn't win.
He
only
actually
won
no, he won the
third
third
prize.
prize.
Yes, you won now. If you won third prize, you've won now. You can't contest again.
Yeah, he won the third prize.
Prizes.
So,
You had a cash prize.
yes, of course.
Third prize was 100,000.
Yes.
So you won 100,000. So
I think by win he meant
I mean, winning
the
the
first one.
I know. So I'm trying to.
I only
Yes.
want third prize. Winning third prize is not a small
It's
thing.
win now 100K something.
Yeah.
But he has his eyes on the
big prize.
The
big one.
prize. We need to give other people an opportunity.
Exactly. It's fair enough.
Which, so I'm trying to compile this list so I can post on the chat.
We actually emailed the last email we sent. We highlighted that there are people who
John Talak.
Talake, yes, I think he yes.
Yes, Talake was part of the
He
finalist. No, let me check.
Okay, I think John Talake didn't win because I remember that ABC and John Talake are okay. John Talake should be part of it. He didn't win, I remember.
Okay.
Yes, they are related, they are classmates or something. So
The second time he's making it to the final.
yeah, so we'll take him again to the final round. Just a moment. So you can paste the names, Mr. Henry, please, so that as you are picking the names, you can paste them. So we have Deborah Oriola. Let me make this one.
Are there people still submitting by this time?
Nobody can submit.
Then those ones are disqualified automatically.
No, you can't.
So,
You can't.
Mr. Alex, I'm posting the list I have on the group chat.
Can you just call the name so that
On the, I just pasted it on the Zoom link. On the Zoom, so if you confirm if that is correct.
just a moment.
If I post it down.
Just a moment. I'm trying to get all their emails. Just a moment. So we already have Mary Cynthia, Maria Ajayi, Deborah Oriola is the third one. Okay, so we can continue our discussion. Let me try and get this one.
Mr. Val, okay. Arsenal is asking how come we're not told up until yesterday received the invitation.
He should check his email.
Yeah, we sent it by email.
So this is the last edition for the Hundeyin English competition. So we needed to, just a moment. So Uche, then we have Emmanuel Adewole.
I'm pasting the list on the charts.
Okay, please paste the list so that if we have any disputes, we can see it live and make the modifications. Just a moment. Emmanuel Adewole. Then we have John Talake. I noticed that John Talake is one of the students that I think is really smart, and I noticed that he does a whole lot of practice actually. So I'm not surprised if he is among the finalists.
So I have pasted the top 10 of the
Okay, John
live
Talake.
charts.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Isaac, I think Isaac got the second position the last time. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. Yes. Then we have the next person is after Isaac Adebi. Then we have Angor Leonard. Just a moment. We have Angor Leonard. So I'm sorting their details so that we can reach out to them quickly for the next stage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Just a moment. Then we have Elo Chukwu.
Please, if your name is on the list I posted, kindly indicate on the chat that you're present.
Please, and also be looking out
So we're sure everyone is.
Be looking out for the next email. Just a moment. Okay. Then we have 2 more. That's Emere.
If your name is on the list I posted, kindly indicate
Emere
on the chats. You're sending you a mail now for the live contest. Okay. Uchechuka has indicated.
Okay, so
Who else?
Emere Ome.
Victorious boy, what was your name? What name did you register with?
Mr. Henry.
Yes, please.
By the time before we send out the email, we need to look at the last one. And we need to look at my list. Just a moment, please, so that we can be sure that.
Victory.
Okay, Emmanuel Victory.
I'm not
Is
saying
victorious boy.
Okay, so Mr. Henry, so let me resort again so that we'll be on the same place. So here, let me start again. So let's pick them. We have Mary Cynthia Okoro.
Yes.
We have Maria Ajayi.
Yes.
Then we have Deborah Oriola.
Yes.
Then we have Uche Ironuru.
Yes.
We have Emmanuel Adewale.
Yes.
Then we have John Talake.
Yes.
Then we have Anago Leonard.
Sorry, Isaac Adebi.
No. Isaac Adebi is not in the list, please. Isaac took second position in the last one. We have
Okay.
Anago
So I have
Leonard.
Please confirm that Mary Cynthia Okoro didn't win any prize.
No, she didn't. She was among the finalists, but she didn't win.
So I'm just going to remove Isaac on my list.
Yes, please. So we have Anago Leonard. Then we have Elochukwu Ezora.
Okay.
Then we have Imere One. And then the last person here is Moron Folua Adeojo. Yes. So these are the
Moron Folua, you're part of the top 10.
Yes.
Also kindly indicate if you're on the live. Mr. Alex, have you sent out the mail?
No, the email is going to come now. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please.
So I'm pasting the new list of the top 10.
Please do that. Thank
So
you.
the new person on the list is Moron Folua.
Okay, yes. Just a moment. Just a moment. I'm trying to get the email from Lola Macaulay.
Moron Folua, are you on this live?
Just a moment.
Please indicate if you hear your name or if you are seeing your name as part of the finalist. Please indicate, especially if your email is not exactly the way your name is written.
Just a moment.
Better luck next time, victorious boy. You are not part of the finalists in this edition.
Yes. On the stage. Just a moment, please.
Lobson answered him. Mary Cynthia didn't win. He said she came second in the second edition.
Indicated that she won the second prize.
Is that what she said?
Okay, in the second edition. Okay, so please remove her.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you,
In
Mary
the
Cynthia,
second
for
edition.
that. Okay, thank you, Mary Cynthia, for that. So we're going to replace with Victory Emmanuel, right?
So the next on the list is Victory Emmanuel.
Victory Emmanuel, yes.
So Victory Emmanuel, you're back on Victory Boy.
So
I think Mary Cynthia should be really acknowledged for being
definitely
person.
Very honest.
Yeah, because some people would have just cashed in on a small error and
it's true.
Yeah.
So Victory Boy, you're back on the list. You are back on the list.
Congratulations, victory boy.
His name is Victory Emmanuel, please. So
his name on the chat is Victory Boy. He has been complaining.
Okay, please check it. Okay, final please. Just a moment, please. So for the final stage, everybody is going to come on their videos and also.
Is the mail sent now, Mr. Alex?
I'm with you. What do you say, please?
Has the mail been sent
They'll
now?
get the email shortly. They'll get the email shortly. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. So everyone should check their email, please.
Okay, so we've sent out the email. Please, everyone, check your email address.
Everyone in the finalists, please check your email address,
The
please.
top 10 finalists, the list I posted, check your email address. You've been sent the meeting link. Please, once you join the meeting, make sure that your environment is well lit. Your camera is turned on.
So kindly join this.
Please join right away. We're expected to start this probably in the next 3 minutes, if possible. This is 8:37.
So please check your email and quickly join. Okay, Emmanuel Victory has joined. Hello, Emmanuel Victory.
I need to see that face.
Chico is really
He's really happy.
the eagerness is amazing. Are they joining this Zoom call?
Yes, this is Zoom call.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm trying to get
You
you
should
to
be able to
join.
see. Okay, the person that joined is Kingsley. Mr. Kingsley, kindly turn on your camera, please.
No, Mr. Kingsley is already here with
That's
us.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you said that Emmanuel joined.
No, I don't think anybody has joined. It's
Okay.
info.
Emma, no, I think they are joining now. They are joining now. So I think they are having issues with the connectivity.
Yeah,
I think.
Manuel, there or there.
Okay, Manuel, brilliant. So please turn on your video. Turn on your video.
Can you unmute your mic, please?
Just also test your sound.
Can you say something? Let's be sure we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening.
All right, good evening. All right. You can flip the camera back to your face.
Okay, so someone else is trying to join Kill Nare or something.
Please, who just joined now? What's your name?
Can you turn on
please?
your video? please?
Identify yourself and turn your camera.
Can you turn on your camera, please?
He has changed her name. That's Maria Ajayi. Name is changed now.
Okay, Maria Ajayi. Yeah.
Maria, can you turn on your? Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Can you just say something and then unmute yourself again?
Let's be sure we can hear you.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah,
Okay, we can hear you.
brilliant.
Good evening.
So we are waiting for the rest to join.
That's 2 now, 8 to go.
Victory boy, where are you?
He's supposed to be the first to join, right?
Yes, after the battle we fought.
Is Chigo on the list? Is there a Chigo on the
No,
list?
Chigo is not meant to be on the list. That's the shame. You see, Chemike, I guess.
136.
That's JC Chemike. You know, he's the winner for the last time.
Someone just said he's called 136.
That's
supposed to be
JC
the-
Chemike. No, he's not. He won the last one, I know.
Okay, so if you got the mail, if you won any of the ones we've done before, you don't qualify to
Yes.
we sent a mail to that effect.
So we already have, how many people do we have here? So Deborah
We
is
have
coming. Deborah Oriola is coming in now. Okay. So just make sure your video is on and leave it like that, please. So how many do we have here?
Okay, so Deborah is here.
Not 5.
Okay, so I think we are going to give like the next 5 minutes. If we can't get them, then we have to continue.
Yeah, we have to just proceed.
Okay, so
Alright.
yes, and I believe everybody had. So for as we are waiting for the rest to join in, with the finalists, how was the experience? Did you guys participate in the last one?
No, I did not. Good evening.
Yeah.
This is my first time.
Oh, brilliant.
I participated in the last one. I think I was 12 or something.
Oh, okay, really. So what did you do differently this time?
The last time I didn't do the previous David Hundeyin. I didn't practice with the previous David Hundeyin competition, but I did this time around. So
Okay, brilliant. So what? So let me know a little bit about you. So what do you do? Are you in school? What's your background?
yes, I am. I stay in Enugu. My name is Richie. I think you know that already.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you're a student, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Brilliant, brilliant. So the next person is Maria. So how was the experience? Did you participate in the last one?
Yes, I did. Good evening. I
Good.
did.
Good evening. Okay. How was the experience?
For the before the top 10, I
Yes.
think I was fourth or something. I think fourth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you do differently this time?
I just practiced more, and I just hope I meet up with time this time around.
Did you do guesses when you answer your questions?
This one or the last one?
No, this one. Did you do guesses?
At the point, yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, brilliant. Deborah, can we share your experience on this last one? Hello, Chuku, please just make sure your video is on. Turn on your video, please. Hello, Chuku, Ezra, turn on your video, very important. So, Deborah, so how was the experience? Deborah, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. Can you hear me? Deborah Oriala, can you hear me? Unmute yourself.
Deborah, you're muted.
Unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Good
So the
evening.
thing is, my network is delaying people's audio. It's not tallying with the video on my end.
It's fine. So go ahead, it's fine. Go ahead and talk. So how was the experience?
Sorry, what did you say? Like when you speak, I'm hearing Maria instead.
Go ahead and speak. How was the last experience? How was this experience? Sorry.
Okay, yeah. It was sweet. It's my first time, but yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. It was sweet.
Okay, brilliant.
I can hear you and I'm responding.
Okay. So we hello Chuku. Hello, Chuku. Can you hear me?
We still have Victory Emmanuel, which we've not asked.
Okay, where's Victory? Victory Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so make sure your video is on. So how was the experience, please?
It was very cool, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, I did.
so what do you do differently this time?
I asked the questions.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. So I think we are going to start in the next 1 minute. So I'm going to give you the rules next stage. Please make sure your videos are on. So we have John Talake joining the room. John.
So John will make it 7 in total now.
Yes, well, I mean, which is a fair number. So if we don't get the other people, then we can continue. Please make sure your videos are on. So if your videos are not on screen as well. So
Good evening, please.
Good evening. Good evening. Good
Yeah,
evening.
please. I just got my message now. My network was faltering.
It's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what's the name?
John Talake, sir.
Okay, John Talake. So how was the experience?
I think her network.
Yes, I think it's still struggling.
Someone joined with Redmi 9C.
Can you put on
Who
your
is the
video,
person?
please? Who is the person?
Redmi 9C.
Turn on your camera. Turn on your camera, please.
Turn on your camera.
I'm not sure.
Hello, Chuku Ezra. Turn on your camera.
So I think we are ready. Okay, so I've already muted him. Yes. So I think at this stage, Mr. Henry, if you permit me, so we're about to enter the final stage. Is that okay?
Sorry, have we seen the person that joined with 9C? The Redmi 9C.
So hello, Chuku, can you
Everywhere is that.
Hello, Chuku, can you unmute yourself?
The person with Redmi 9C, can you unmute and identify yourself, please?
Okay, so Mr. Henry, because of
Yes,
time, I think we need to proceed to the next stage. So everyone, please, can you share your screen? Good evening. Everyone, can you share your screen?
Yes, I have. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please, if you have us playing at your background, can you stop the YouTube? Yeah.
So at this point, everybody, please, can you share your screen?
Share your
I
screen,
think
please.
I will need to stop sharing, right, Mr. Henry?
No, you don't need to stop sharing, please, Mr. Harris.
Can everyone share their screen, please? Multiple
All
participants.
participants, share your
Okay,
screen.
I've already
please.
given them permission now. So can everyone share your screen, please? Share your browser screen, please. Can you share your screen?
I'm about to do that. What is this? It's people about the apps, wow. So where should I?
Can you share your screen?
I can see Emmanuel is sharing the screen already. Maria.
I'm just
Share.
trying to get confirmation that my screen is being shared.
Deborah is sharing. Enoshi keeps sharing. John Talak is sharing. Those are the only.
Thank you.
So Mr. Henry, I will need to stop sharing so I can see their screens.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Well, you can see the screen even if you're still sharing, actually.
Okay, what do I need to do?
At the top, you should be able to see the tabs.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I can't see them here. Let me stop sharing first. I can share again if I need to. So at this point,
Some people
Can
are.
my screen be shared, please?
yes, so I can see.
The other people sharing is Emmanuel, Enoshuku, John Talak. We have okay. There's Maria sharing, Enoshuku sharing,
Okay.
Deborah sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Then this Redmi 9C, you've not identified your name. What is your name, please? The person using Redmi 9C as their name.
Already.
Sorry to interrupt you. Please, can you see my screen?
Okay,
Who is
so
asking? What's the name?
Aaron Uche.
So even your screen is not being shared.
No, I can't see your screen.
Just give him. Sorry.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Who is asking?
Equal email.
are you the one
What's your
using?
name?
Are you the one?
Equal email.
Are you the one using?
Are you the one using the Redmi 9C?
Yes, sir. I'm the one, sir.
And what name did you register with? Because I'm not seeing your name on the list.
I registered with One email.
Okay, on that email. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see my
Okay,
screen?
I can.
A lot of your screens are not showing.
Redmi
Emmanuel, Victor,
you're showing.
John
Okay,
Talaki, Maria.
So at this point, we have just 2 minutes to sort out the screen sharing issue, and once it's 8:55, we are going to start the next stage. So I'm going to publish the next stage for us to start. Is that okay?
Once it is published, do not start till we announce.
Yes, please.
I think it's just the rule that needs to sort out their screen sharing. Every other person's screen is fine, so you don't need to ask. It's only run the road with Jane.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really trying to figure it out.
Sorry,
I'm
John.
really trying to figure it out.
John Kalake, can you go to your home
Just
screen? Not your home screen, sorry.
Sorry, sir.
There we have the question list.
Sir,
Uche, it's fine now. Uche, it's okay now. It's
Okay.
shared.
okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so in the next 1 minute, so I'm going to share, and once I share the question, you'll see the next question. The next that's they call it David Hundeyin English Competition 2nd edition rerun. So everybody needs to get ready.
so I have a question, sir.
Go ahead, please.
So can I use my phone for the second phase?
Sure.
Because my system has some challenges.
No, we need to see your screen. Sorry.
Okay, can you use his phone? We need to check.
But if you use your phone, you need to
But
connect.
I've shared my screen, sir.
Okay,
On
you
your phone?
yeah, if you use
Yes,
your phone, it's
on my
fine.
phone.
So at this point, I'm going to start. So
Okay.
everybody
Everyone can start.
everybody can refresh. Once you refresh, you will see just on the first stage, you will see David Hundeyin English Competition round of 10. So you can start.
Sorry, sir, I'm sorry. How do I do the refreshing?
Just refresh. Refresh your browser.
I go to the home page of where you are now. Then you see the top one.
The homepage.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't see anything.
So, is it the one on number 4?
Number 4, yes, please. That is on number 4. Yes.
Okay.
Number 4. Everyone can start, please.
I can't.
Sorry, I've been refreshing since and I can't see anything online.
Miss,
Sir, me too. I can't
Number
see
4.
Sorry.
Refresh. Number 4.
Okay, thank you.
So we
Can you
are
start, please?
going to end this stage at exactly 15 minutes after 9 p.m. Anything submitted after 15 minutes after 9 p.m. will be disqualified. So you must make sure you submit at most 9:14. At most 9:14. 1 second after 15 minutes after 9 p.m. will be disqualified.
Sorry, sir.
Go
Sir,
ahead.
I still
Can
can't
we
see
start?
the difference.
Can we start, please?
Go ahead and
I
start.
still
The exam have
I
already
still can't
started.
see the difference.
Round of 10. You can see number 4. Round of 10. David Hundeyin English Competition round of 10. It is number 4.
I haven't even refreshed, sir. I don't even know how to go about the refreshing. I haven't used this phone app before.
You're not refreshing on the Zoom app. You're refreshing on your browser where you did the competition to qualify in the first place. That's
Okay, I should go back there.
Yes,
That's
that's where
where
you're
you're
refreshing.
doing it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So you need to be fast. The time has started already.
Yes, sir.
So someone is asking how are the top 10 chosen? The top 10 were automatically chosen. They were ranked after the first assessment. So what we did was the people who won the last one, who won any prize in the last one, we had to remove them so that we can let more people participate. So we already informed everyone in the email before the contest. Well, the reason why we didn't inform them earlier was because we don't want any form of manipulation. So we had to give that time to do that. So we've already announced that. So aside from that, we now chose the other people that came after them. So that's how we chose them. So here in the team, so we have Dr. Kingsley. Dr. Kingsley is a PhD in English, and Dr. Kingsley is a lecturer at University of Westminster. He teaches English and also University of London. So he teaches English. So he's an expert in English language. So he's also here to supervise. Then we also have Mr. Valentine, and we also have Mr. Henry, and we have Mr. Alex. So we're here to look at this to ensure that we have a full transparent solution, and we can see that the process has been very, very smooth. So the last competition was done last month. So this is the final stage for English. So the next one, probably we're looking at maybe mathematics. So that is it. So by the time we are done with this stage, we're also going to review the ranking again so that everybody can see how we chose the first. So why this one is unique is that we are going to give prizes to the top 5 winners. So the top 3 winners win their main prizes, and the 4th and 5th to win consolation prizes. So this is how why this one becomes a lot more interesting. So right now we have 15 minutes left for everyone. So everyone has to make sure that they are careful and they speed up. Okay, so I get your question. So let me see if I can help you. Someone is asking what is the leading score to see if how they can compare themselves. So the first, just a moment. Let me get this. So the actual leading score is Mary Cynthia Okoro, which she scored 165, but Mary Cynthia won the second position in the last edition. So based on that, she was disqualified. So from here, we have Maria Ajayi. Maria Ajayi got 126 over 200. So from our list, she is the top based on the people that were not disqualified. But on the standard list, Maria Ajayi should actually be the 5th position. The second on the list is Great Okam. Great Okam scored 156. Then Jise Chemike scored 136. So that is basically how it is. I don't know if that answers your question. So we had 200 questions to be answered in 15 minutes.
Okay, who scored the least out of the 10 of them? Who had the least score, the smallest score?
The list, just a moment, please. From the list, I think
it should be
Victory Emmanuel. Yeah, Victory Emmanuel
Victory.
scored
Yeah.
83 over
Oh.
200.
83.
Yes, please.
Okay, so Jeremiah Omokai, that answers your question. 83 was the least score.
Yes, that's the person that was the 10th position.
No, there's no age limit, NECA. Arrow, no age limit, any age. The contest had 200 questions, right?
Yes, please.
200 questions. Vicky.
200 questions to be answered in 15 minutes. So we have 11 minutes to go. So for the next competition, we are definitely going to announce the next time we are going to do this competition. So just also always make sure that you watch out for your emails. We'll announce it just the way we've been announcing the other ones. So we'll have 9 minutes to go. So we have 7 minutes to go.
Finalists, how many minutes do we have left?
We have 6 minutes actually.
I think they have 3 minutes left on their end.
So if they have 3 minutes, it's fine.
And people have a few seconds left.
It's fine.
That means they started earlier.
Yes.
Someone has 2 minutes.
I think they did not all start at the same time.
Okay. Great. Okay.
But it's the same timing for all of them anyway.
Yes, it is. Even though your screen has been frozen since you started. I don't know if it's still there. There's Uche. Ironuru. Uche, can you hear me? Uche's screen has actually been frozen. Mr. Lau, can you see the screen? Mr. Lau? Maria, I believe you're done, right?
Yes, I'm done.
All right.
Oh, good evening. I heard when you were saying my close the but I was like, I had like 30 seconds left on the clock, so I wanted to just round up. Can you see my screen now?
Sure.
It's your face I'm saying, I'm not saying which way.
Video starts.
Will you share your screen at all?
Yes, I've shared my screen since. It's even telling me here the option of stop share.
Oh, sure. Okay. But you're done now. Is anyone still? Okay.
Yes.
I think some people have just like a minute left. Okay, so
I'm done.
all right. Okay. Emmanuel, is there, you have like a minute. Okay, you submitted. Is any other person? Is everyone done?
No, no, sir.
All right. So we are waiting for Imara Anna.
Yes, sir.
I'm done.
Okay. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we have 2 more minutes.
Please, Eloshiko, can you mute? Your speaker is interrupting. Mr. Alex, I think we are set. I think everyone is done.
Okay.
Is there any other person still writing? Is there anyone still writing? Mr. Alex, we are set.
Okay, brilliant. So anything after this?
I think we can all stop sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, we can all stop sharing so we can focus on Mr. Alex's screen. To see.
So we're about to announce the results. Just a moment.
Imora, can you stop sharing?
Just a moment. Mr. Harry, I can hear you from the background.
No, someone has their speaker on, so it's
okay. Okay, so this is just a moment.
have you run to build them today and highest?
I know. Just trying to check something. Just a moment. Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. This is Touch David Hundeyin competition. Okay, sorry, I'm sorting with this. Just a moment. So we're the leader here. Copy David. Okay. I'm picking today. I think everybody somehow have already started seeing their scores. And then, okay, so we can see here the winner for today's contest is John Kalake, and the second position is Uche Ironuro. The third position is Deborah Oriola. The fourth position is Maria Ajayi. And then the fifth position here is Emmanuel Adewale. So I think everybody here did so well, honestly. Everybody did really well. I think everybody did really well. Yes, so I think at this point we've gotten the winner. So congratulations, John Kalake. Congratulations, Uche, Deborah, Maria, and Emmanuel. And congratulations to everyone else that participated on this contest.
Congrats, John.
So
Congratulations, John.
congratulations. And so John, so tell me a little bit more. How did you prepare? What did you do differently? I know the last time you tried, but you couldn't get to win in this last stage. So what did you do different?
Okay. Thank you so much, and congratulations. So this is my fourth time. This is my fourth time, and then I understood that having the fourth try is an opportunity. So I have to seize it. So I put in a lot more effort, and then I paid for the GRE questions, practice the GRE questions. I went back to my dictionary, vocabulary building. I picked up my English textbook and started moving through it. I just gave it my all. I'm grateful.
Congratulations. So congratulations. What are you studying in school? Which school are you in? What are you studying?
I'm a student of UNILAG, University of Lagos, and I study law.
What is your current GP grade point?
My current GPA is 4.73.
Okay, 4.73. That's your CGP.
Yes.
You are in which level, please?
I'm moving on to my third year. So we're yet to see our results for the second year. So that is my GPA, my CGPA for year one.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. Congratulations. Uche, can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm sorry. Hello. Good evening again.
Yeah, good evening. Congratulations. I mean, you did really, really well. This is your first time, I guess, right?
No, I think this is my third time.
Oh, your third time. Oh, okay. So, what do you do? Are you a student?
Yes.
Which school is that, please?
University of Nigeria.
Okay, University of Nigeria. What's your course of study? What's your current CGPA?
3.7.
3.7. Which level are you in?
Final year.
Oh, final year. Okay, interesting. Congratulations. And then we have Deborah.
Yes, good evening.
Deborah, congratulations to you. You did really well.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got 136. This is your first time, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, interesting. So, how did you prepare for this?
I studied I started with the educare side, and I studied like GRE, JAM, ACT, and WSSC. Then I decided to go to like incognito windows and also like find other sites to practice, and that's how I kept doing it till now.
Oh, interesting. Congratulations. What are you a student?
No, I'm a graduate.
Graduate. Okay, what did you study?
I studied mass communication.
What did you graduate with?
A first class.
Oh, first class. Okay. So why did you decide to come and compete?
I thought I was open to everyone, and a friend has actually been sharing it to me since I think July. Yes, I happened to know about it when there was a retake. So my friend has been pushing me to just try it because he feels like I've not really opened book or anything since I left school. So I said, why not just give it a shot? And here I am.
Oh, congratulations. You did really well. I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Maria Ajayi. Maria Ajayi.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Congratulations. I can see you got 133. So you just have, I think maybe like three marks below Deborah. So is this your first time?
No, my second time.
Okay, this is your second time.
Yes, exactly.
What was your position the last time? Can you remember?
For the second time, maybe maybe like 7th or I think maybe it was like 7th or 8th or something.
So what did you do differently?
I just studied the ACT jam and like
Okay, okay. You did a lot more practice for it. Okay, brilliant, 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 brilliant. So, okay, that's a good one. So, are you a student?
I'm a graduate.
What did you study?
Can apply mathematics.
Oh, okay, brilliant. What did you graduate with?
The second class of that.
Second class?
Second class of that.
Okay, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Congratulations. And then the last person is Emmanuel Adewole. Emmanuel,
Yeah, good evening, sir.
good evening. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm doing very
So,
well.
how was the experience?
Well, it was a bit challenging because of the nature of the and the time constraints also affected me. But I had to find my way around it. But it was very interesting. Yes,
Okay, is this your first time?
yes, sir. This is my first time participating.
Okay, okay, okay. You found it really, really interesting, right? Okay, so I'm really
Yes,
happy.
right.
Are you a student?
Yes, sir. I'm a student.
Okay, which school is it?
Obafemi Awolowo University.
Okay, what's your current CGPA?
No, I'm a medical student, so we don't use CGPA as from 200 level. But I finished 100 level with 4.86.
Okay, 4.86. Okay, okay. Okay, that's a good one. How did you hear about the competition?
So I saw it I was just random today. I saw Mr. David's posts concerning the competition, so I decided to opt in.
Oh, okay. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Congratulations, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. So I'm gonna ask you one after the other. So tell me, what was the aha moment? So what do you like about this compared to every other competition you've participated before and all? So let's start with John. So tell me, John Talake. John, are you here? So until John responds, so let's go to Uche. Uche, tell me. Uche, can you hear me?
I will say what I didn't like. I think I'll first say what I didn't like, and I didn't like this one, especially this second part of it. Previous competitions, I would tell myself there's always next time, there's always the next one. And then right before we started, he said this is the last edition for the David Hundeyin competition. And that just, I was like, oh God, that safety net I've been giving myself, this man has ripped it out from under me. So, and I didn't, but all in all, it was really, really nice. Okay, I think the main thing I learned previously, I've never really been strong on figure of speech. So I found myself for the past two. Okay, the first one I didn't really prepare, but then the immediate past one, today's one, I found myself preparing for figure of speech. Or didn't really come out, except this final 10. But yeah, it was very nice.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Good to hear that. Deborah, so can you share your experience compared to the competitions you've been in before?
Honestly, it was bittersweet because like I'm used to competing, but at the same time, like I was a bit anxious, but I'm like, okay, it's my first time. I'm just like Uche said, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have it next time. But when I mentioned that, I'm like, oh God, it has to happen today. It needs to be today. Just today.
Okay, but everything went very smoothly, right?
Yes.
Have you ever competed online before?
Not like this one, no.
Okay, interesting, interesting. So we have Maria. So can you share your experience?
Okay. Mine, I think the ability to read very fast. it's an experience, but I think it was interesting.
So how did you see the platform? Have you ever done an online competition before, something like this?
No, not like this. Not
Right.
like this.
How did you see the platform?
It's great, good, interesting, fun.
Okay, brilliant. Then who do we have in the list? Emmanuel.
Yes.
So can you share your experience?
Well, first of all, it was a very enlightening experience for me because and also very challenging because I had to go back to my O-level textbooks and my O-level English textbooks, start reading rules of grammar and concord. So it was a bit challenging. Then also as I said before, the time constraints to also was a huge factor because we kind of how do I put it the ability to kind of read the questions fast and quickly pick your answer and move to the next question was a very big examination. But all in all, I enjoyed myself. It was very educating experience, and the website platform too. The interface was very easy to navigate. So yes.
Okay, brilliant. Then hello Chuku, are you there? Hello Chuku, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so can you share your experience, please? You did really well, just that the competition was a lot more fierce.
Yes, very good.
So can you share your experience, please?
No.
I can hear you. Can you share your experience, please?
It was a good one. The experience was very educative. I was really hoping I'd do better, but then man proposes and God disposes.
But you did really well, actually. You did really well. I'm really impressed. Congratulations. If we're ever going to have the next one, definitely just make sure that you look for Educare email. Anytime we send an email, quickly open it. So if you're going to do the next one, probably I think the next one may be maths, but if you're ever going to do the next one in English, you will get the email. Maybe soon, maybe later, but for now, that's what we have for them. So, but that's a good one. And then Victory. Victory, are you here? Can you mute now? Victory, are you here?
Yes, sir.
So, can you share your experience, please?
I'll say it was an educative work, but it was really interesting.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, yes. Okay, so, I mean, you did your best, and congratulations to that.
Thank you, sir.
So, Imere One, are you here?
Yes, sir.
So, how was the experience?
Okay. I must say the questions are quite lenient, to be honest, but the challenge has always been the time constraint.
Yes.
I'm not the type that is really good with a short time frame like this in an examination. So that has always been my challenge. If not, the questions are quite lenient.
Okay. I get you very well. Okay, brilliant.
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. I think the last person shouldn't be part of this, which is David Okubo. Yeah, so brilliant. So thank you everyone for participating and congratulations.
Sorry to interrupt. I don't know if I can ask a quick question.
Go ahead, please.
Future competitions or reruns or anything platformed on Educare, are we also disqualified from it?
So after we needed to close out the English first before we, so the next one, what we are going to do probably may not be English. It may be a general subject, maybe English. So at that point, you guys are not disqualified. So, but we've done English, I think, for the past 5 concurrent activities. So, and I think it's fair to give other people a chance. So, because if we don't, probably you may not even be here. So that's why we had to make that adjustment so that we can give more people a chance. But for the next one, which is completely different subject, I think it's going to be a fresh start. So we're going to let everybody participate fresh. So maybe after that one, when we are coming back to English, I think we'll make it open again. So, but we needed just that break so that more people, because we also need to look for more new, very difficult questions at still a very short time, so that we can ensure that if you notice, many of the questions you did today, you may not have seen it to practice. So what we normally do is, some we are there because we also encourage you to practice. So we also want to make sure that if you put in effort to practice, you should be able to see questions that you worked on. But then more than half of it also were not there. So it was planned. But the next one, probably everything will be new. And then, but still, if you practice very well, you're still going to have a high chance of scoring very high. So that's basically what it is. So the whole essence of this program is to ensure that we create a program that can get everybody, give you another reason to study. It's more like incentivizing learning. So I know before you were able to get yourself ready, there's a lot of things probably you must have forgotten. Probably nothing could have actually made you to go and revisit it again. And a lot of other people. The last one, we had 4,800 persons participate. Although the last one was free because it was a rerun. So this one we had like 460 something persons participate. So, but I mean, so that means a lot of these people, many of them did a lot of preparations. Many of them didn't do. If are people that are like JC Chemike, that's the one that won the last one. He has won several awards since the last time. So that also shows you that yes, this also has prepared these people and prepared them really well. So for us, that's basically what we want to achieve. And we created, this is the first, I would say the first online competition that's, I mean, the first in Africa that you can see that happens. The normal ones are usually physical. And then we did a lot of iterations to be able to get it run very smoothly at this point. So I know that the first one was smooth. Second one, we had like some bridge. We had to close the bridge. The other one coming, we noticed that's how we had to introduce the second stage. So if you notice, this one was very transparent, very smooth, very easy. There was absolutely no complaint from anywhere, right? So these are based on iteration. So let's see what happens in the next one. And then by the time we are done, we'll now know what to do. So if we're going to do the next one for English, we are going to announce to everyone. Yeah, so let everybody participate on more subjects. So in that contest, Dr. Kingsley, would you want to have some words with them?
Well, let me say congratulations to all of you. You have made yourselves proud, I'm sure, and made us, all of us, proud. And I really, really enjoyed this. And also say a big, big, big thank you to Alex and the entirety of the EduCare team. All of you have done really well. I think this, we should keep this really. You're already talking about the other subject. I think that is really good. English is something that connects all of us, and you should, all of you should be proud of yourself. I'm wondering, I mean, why the exam was going on, I was looking at some of them answering. I'm not a fast reader myself. Somebody did mention that also. I was wondering, asking myself, will I be able to answer over 100 questions in 15 minutes? That was just the question I was asking myself. I don't know. Speed is key, but all of you have proven yourself that you have the grit, you have the speed, you have the intelligence as well. So I'll just say congratulations to all of you. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure that if I had participated in this, I don't think I would score as much as anyone here. because, but just that because it's a competition, I think it's also very important that too many questions with a very short time so that we can get winners. Because if you have let it be for like 30 minutes I'm sure probably everybody will win, and then it becomes very difficult to select the winner. But I'm really proud of everyone here, and you can see that it really shows in the academic pursuit. So thank you, everyone. So the next, for the winners, you are going to get an email from us on the next stage, probably requesting for the details and some other things from you. And then once we get that, then as our tradition, we normally process your payment, so we know that this stage is closed. So we are going to announce the next stage. Just make sure that you are always looking out for Educare email, and then we'll definitely communicate the rest. Thank you, everyone, and I'm really happy that you guys had fun. Thank you. Then have you seen the post I made about the 18th college? Did you see it on my X? Do you follow me on X? If you follow me on X, you can see what I made about Eton College. So if you, unfortunately, it's not available for individual students, but it's available for schools. So probably there's a way you can write to your school that can help, so that you guys can gain access to the courses. For me, basically what we are pushing is to be able to ensure that we democratize learning, so that everyone can actually get the quality of education that they require. So you guys are doing really well. We have the brain. What we just need is more opportunity to express ourselves. So I'm proud of you guys. Congratulations, and see you guys next time. So expect our emails, please. Thank you. So I think everyone can leave now. So Mr. Kingsley, Mr. Henry, Mr. Val, we can stay back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone can leave now.
Yeah.
Just think okay. Brilliant. Someone is still here, man. Joshua. Okay, he has left.
Yeah, I think everybody's.
Yes, so thank you so much, Mr. Kingsley. So you can see how challenging and tough this is.
Yeah, really, really tough. Really tough. But I enjoyed every bit of it. Yeah, I really did enjoy it.
Yes, actually.
Nigerians are talented, really.
Yes.
Really talented.
Honestly. I know what
I'm not sure how many people's children will be able to answer this number of questions.
I'm sure they won't. They won't actually. So what we did was we kind of mixed the questions. We did GRE, which is non-Nigerian. We did IG. We did SAT. We did ACT. Then we now combined it with the JAM and WAEC. So we made sure that we covered everywhere. So the expectation is actually not for them to score really high. So what we started noticing is that after the first assessment, people now notice that we are getting questions from ACT and some of these things. So a lot of them started preparing for GRE, started going through a lot of study for GRE, knowing that they are doing it to win the competition. So you can see some of the GRE questions that requires high level of reasoning. You can see the way they are answering them, because they have done a lot of practices. So which is basically what we wanted to do, because we want to give people incentives to learn, to go and study things that ideally they wouldn't have paid attention to. So based on this now, a lot, so SAT, GRE, and some of these things, they are not new to these people again. Because before now, many people have never heard of SAT, they've never heard of ACT, they've never heard of GRE.
Sure.
So now we've exposed them to all these things. So that's basically what we achieved here. So the next one we're looking at, for the next one, we're looking at doing mathematics. So we wanted to explore mathematics and see how more people who want to express themselves in maths, maybe after maths, we'll try another science subjects to see how we can explore. So what happened was the first one was very, very smooth. Second one, we had a bridge. It was small, but we had a bridge. Someone broke into before that one, I think we had overload. So we had to now do optimizations in terms of resources. Then third one, we had somebody breach the integrity of the program. So we had to stop it. That was we have to close out all the loose gaps. Then also, we now have to introduce the second stage. So aside from that, the second stage is going to be live. So if you were using AI or bots, we will definitely see you here. So this alone. So the other one was a little bit, we had some level of friction, but we made a lot of improvement then. So that was why we had a very smooth experience in this one. So because at the end of the day, it's all driven by integrity and trust. So now they have seen the program, they have seen the transparency of the program, they have seen the learning curve happens at the point of preparation. Knowing that today you had 460 people, 66 people actually competing with you. So, and they are from different places, from different backgrounds. Some are, a lot of them are, some are teachers, some are masters, some are graduates, some are students. But one thing I've noticed here is that students tend to perform a lot better. So I just always feel that because they are still in active learning, so it seems as if their minds are more open. But when you see a graduate or people working, it seems as if because they have passed that stage, because ideally when you hear somebody is a teacher in English, but I've thought that, okay, this teacher is going to win. But you realize that the last one was a 15-year-old, won 4,800 people that participated, and they actually participated from different countries. So you see that a 15-year-old could win, yes. And when I did a little bit more fine, you realized that yes, the boy was really, really, really smart. And he explained what he did, and even how the parents have really forced him to do a lot of study, even while at a lot earlier age. And also you see that when they are at that young stage, they seems to, their mind seems to be open to learn a lot more. So when you start getting older, you seem to start narrowing your interest and your focus. So it becomes
a lot of things take up your interest.
Exactly.
I was expecting to see many people doing JAM, people at that stage, in secondary school, who just writing WIAG, writing JAM, actually coming up doing this and doing so well.
Quite a number of them participated. The only thing is that because of the fierce nature of the competition, they didn't get to this point. So, and that is one of the things, because the ideal thing is, that's one of the things that we are trying to see how we can push connectivity to almost everywhere. Because one thing that happens is that if more people from very remote places can gain access to the internet, they can be able to start accessing these opportunities. They can do some independent research. They can do some self-study and self-improvement. So these are the kind of things that actually improves people. So this is basically the reason why we're trying to say, okay, now we have clusters in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and maybe small clusters in Enugu. How do we open up more people? How do we start opening up people? So that's why that getting connectivity across very remote places is something that I think is very crucial at this point, because that is the fastest way, like where we went to today in Rufai's village. So yes, the road to those places were really bad, but I told them, did you notice something? The moment the Starlink came on live, there was jubilation in the entire community. So now I told them that I think internet is important to solve the internet problem before road in this modern age. Because internet is more useful to the general populace than the roads that you are trying to build. Because the roads that you are trying to build, how many people can afford cars to drive? But the internet that you are making available to them, almost everybody can actually afford a phone or have a phone in one way or the other. So making internet high speed and affordable and available for them, I think is definitely going to give them a lot more impact. So when I see, like today, before we left, everywhere, we saw people already coming in, people already hanging in. Like, so you mean I'm not going to recharge data again? Realize that data is even a big problem. So all these limitations. So with this kind of thing now, everybody will participate. So, and I think, I mean, these are part of the things that we are driving. Just like I was talking, because I know, the last time we met, I think I mentioned to you my conversation with Ethan. So we've been on it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Until fortunately, I was able to get like a go before we signed the contract.
It's a big breakthrough.
It is actually. It is. And
I just hope they can even open it up to individuals.
Yes, that's the conversation. But Ethan is different. Ethan, I mean, in as much as I've been able to access this privilege, I know how sometimes you can even take 3 months to get a meeting, 2 months to get a meeting. So I know how difficult it was. So I'm also trying to be very careful for me to be able to get this. So the next I'm going to do, what I'm even trying to do is maybe to see how I can come in as maybe a school, a large school like a university, and then apply as a university. And if I apply as a university and is approved, I can request for like, let's say 10,000 licenses or 20,000 licenses. And if I get it, probably pay ahead, then I can now open it up for individuals. So I'll just align them as students. So I think that is something that may work, although it's against the contract. But these are part of the conversations I need to get to them, discuss with them to see if they are open to that. And if it works, then I think, because currently I'm taking the course. I paid the £99, I'm taking the course. And honestly speaking, every single graduate, every single undergraduate, every single child in school need to take that course. This is even when you understand critical thinking, you understand research writing, you understand public speaking, you understand a lot of, I never knew all these things. So this was the reason. While I was going through this course, I said, no, Nigerian children needs to see this, because we lack critical thinking in every single approach of what we do. We seriously lack critical thinking, because our method of learning today is role learning, which is la cram, la pour, la forget. And you can't use this to make any form of progress. So, which is a big challenge. So, for me, I'm like, we need to be able to develop people who can think, like, who can, because a lot of things, I mean, everything about life is how can you reason? Now you talk about public speaking, talk about this, talk about that. Many of you see a lot of motivational speaking, because, for instance, Eton College, 20 British prime ministers went through Eton College. The kings and queens went through Eton College. The school fees is almost £100,000 every single year. So this school is not for poor people. Even the British rich people can't even afford it. So there is something that they have gotten right for more than 400 years. And they are the founders of British education in terms of the early education. So this is why this is like a privilege that have never happened before. So what these nonsense people are doing with COVID, stop wasting your time. Focus on this opportunity. By Monday, because they have already told me on Monday they won't be available. On Tuesday, I know that they will be available for, I'm going to send them like all the applicants I have. They will reach out to them and then they follow up the process. I just pray that more people can just get in. Let it be that based on minimum standard, every single Nigerian child is prepped this way. So that when you are discussing with people, and you know what, when people start prepping this way, their confidence level is different. The eating boys are just too confident and clear. So these are the things.
I've already said that the link. Actually, I want to register for my daughter, because I read through the course content, and it's really good.
No, it's really good. It's really good. If you can do just, I think just do the full course and then take it one by one. But if I can be able to get any form of success, I think I will still, because I'm having a good conversation time with the director of ETNX. I'm going to engage him a little bit more to see if we can be able to get that leeway, and if we are fortunate to get that leeway. Because I got a message from the president of Gambia today. He was writing me that the way he even wrote it, that education in Gambia is more like dead. That he will need, is there any way we can not like collaborate? So for me, I said, okay, we'll engage, let's see the potential, but I'm not trying to help Gambia, because even Nigeria still needs more help. But the point is that we can be able to make available some of these things, but we need to move fast. Africa has been down for a long time. We need to really move fast. There's no time. You understand? These are the reasons why. And for me, I don't want to start doing the classism. You are this, you are that, you are that. No. Every child at the foundation level needs access to qualitative education. Get it from 0 to GSS 3, then sort out yourself. And that's why I'm really not, like today, while we're in Rufai's house, they were saying that whenever he we're just like making a joke. If someone gives him $1 million now, he's going to build a university. I said, Rufai, you don't need a university. Rufai, you need a proper nursery, primary school, and secondary school. That is what you need to do. Every single child, let them go through that phase. after once they are done with secondary school, they should have. So just give them the best of education at almost free. That is basically for me.
That's what the UK has done. So I was so shocked when I realized that it's still less than 50% of British people that go to the university.
Yes.
So it's a secondary school, and that's what is compulsory. And you attend public schools, apart from the likes of Elton is there, but most public schools here can compete anywhere in the world.
Of course.
All right. Private schools. So that's where they invest more in primary, secondary education.
Yes.
Because once you finish secondary school and you have the foundation, you can survive anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, many people are surviving just on their secondary education, then they are fine.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. And that is exactly what we need. So these are the orientations I'm telling people, that basic education is too fundamental. Without basic education being fixed, that means your society can never get it right.
Exactly.
So these are the things, and I'm really happy. I thank you so much for, I mentioned this thing to you, I remember it was like 3 weeks ago or so, and you kept it in your schedule. You even did a reminder for me. I'm really, really, really thankful for you to bring in your time. Val, like I told you, Mr. Kingsley, I call him the Igbo man that teaches white people English. So,
I'm telling you, he really teaches them English.
So he's an expert in English. So he's an expert in English.
Do you know what it means for to be consulting for the English people?
No, he's really that.
That's not something to be taken lightly.
Honestly,
that an Igbo man is consulting for the English in their language. Well done, well done. I'm sure that they have seen what we did not see in Nigeria. And that's what Nigerians are doing all over the world. It's really great what you do. In fact, while we are going through the operations of the day, I went to OET and I saw your name there. And I saw that at some point you were in UNN. I'm like, we have lost another unique mind.
I'm not lost.
It's not lost.
I'm on leave until 2027.
Okay.
I'm still one of those who strongly believe in Nigeria. So while I have a research project I'm doing with University of London, which will last until then. So I'm on leave actually. I'm really confident and believe I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm going. We still have a lot of things to give to Nigeria.
A lot, honestly. No, kudos to you for the job well done. Nigeria needs more minds like this. We need you to, discover younger talents, people that you see that have the rudiments of what it takes to, go to the heights that you have attained, and nurture them. A lot of mentorships, have to be in place for that to actually happen. Honestly, I feel so proud speaking to you, engaging with you today.
It's nothing, absolutely nothing.
It's really amazing. Honestly, I have you published your thesis? Is there somewhere I can go and read up on your PhD?
Yes, I didn't publish. Well, yeah, I can send you the work itself, but I didn't publish because I needed to publish. Researchers, we think about number of publications. I needed to publish a number of articles and book chapters from it. But if you go to ResearchGate or what is it, Google Scholar, you see most of my publications there. Because I'm Nigerian English. And if you drop me line on Twitter or LinkedIn, anywhere, I should be able to send you anyone. You don't even the thing. Most of them are behind paywall.
Yes.
But I'm absolutely happy to email you any one of them you need.
Okay, definitely. We'll need those. I will DM you on Twitter and then definitely take conversations from there. Because I'm a long life learner of English language. It's one of my most cherished subjects growing up. But I did literature as a science student.
Oh,
Yes,
Most
I
people
did
go for geography.
geography, exactly. So I am completely unequivocally in love with the English language.
It's an interesting. It's an interesting.
Yeah, and it started from reading culture, from a very young age.
Yeah.
My father keeps shoving books at you. I mean, he did that till he died. Even as an adult. Oh, have you read this book? Read it. And that reading culture, it really sticks.
Yeah.
It really sticks.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Alex, thank you so much for bringing a sharp and educated mind like this to this episode. I think we would have
every
actually
single
been
English
more-
word.
I have a lot of respect for Alex. When we met in London, I told what he's doing in Nigerian education is amazing. I've not seen it that way. And we have a lot of ideas and conversations which are not possible, but yeah, I have all of them in my mind, and they are
We will do it. This year we are trying to see how we can expand that program a little bit more to our senatorial district. Although we're having a little delay, but we want to expand it to all the OD, Eziago, forgotten all those names. I'm trying to extend it to all those places. But I think we may even get to your place faster than you. So the only challenge there is that many of these people lack some foundational resources, like let's say they have like a CBT center or like a library, just similar to what Rufai did. Because why it was easy for me to support them was because he already has a library, he already have solar system.
Yeah,
so
existing infrastructure.
Yeah, so just plugging in was easy. So I think we will definitely get that. I think I may even be in London. I think I may likely be in London this month because I have a meeting with Eton too. So I'll be in this coming month.
Okay.
If I'm there, I will definitely block you.
We'll catch up again. I have so many travels to make.
Is it this September?
This October, end of September, October, but yeah, if you let me know ahead of time, I can plan.
I'll definitely let you know.
London is too costly for me.
It's not even about, honestly speaking, I don't even think I like London. Just that, because you need to, like, one of the things I'm trying to come to, aside from my meeting with Ethan, I'm trying to move our office to Canary Wharf. So I need to sort it out. But these places, all these things are doing it, not necessarily because we did it desperately. It's just because, as a global business, you need to also be in the right position. You can't be in London and you are in Winnock. You need to be.
London reminds me of Lagos. It's too
exactly.
You don't like it, you can't avoid it.
You can't do it without it.
Exactly.
You cannot get away.
Just like I was telling them, so like our office in Lekki Phase 1, most of the time we work remotely, but at the end of the day, you still have to be in Lekki Phase 1. Because if you are not, I don't think it's to your own advantage. Because there's something I've always told people, they call it location bias. Location bias means that if you are not in a particular location, people will never take you serious. So it is important that you exist in a particular location, not really because there's anything spectacular there, but just because you just have to be there.
Yeah.
So it is a sentiment, it's a global sentiment. Coming to London, I have a business in Nigeria, like Nigeria, what does that mean? The worst people are the people in the US. What do you mean by Nigeria? So now after that, I also need to go and do in San Francisco, so that you can always make sure that you have your presence felt. So if there are things, you also need to be there. So these are like part of the things I'm just trying to conclude within this my short work. But I will come by God's grace, and if I'm sure when I will come, I'll definitely write you.
All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kingsley. Thank you so much, Mr. Valentine.
Thank you so much,
Mr. Henry.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And it was so much fun having you.
And I'm really happy and proud. Thank you so much for your time and everything. I'm really happy. Thank you. And do have an amazing day.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's nice now.